On this edition of Cop Beat, we're talking about Fraud Prevention Month, which is happening in March. Constable Steve Baker and Constable Hagen join us to tell us all about the month. Let's start off, Constable Steve Baker, we're talking about the themes of the month. There's 4 themes for each week of March.
Yep, because fraud encompasses a lot of different things, and so we want to try and touch as many themes as we can to get as much education out there. And so this year, our themes, we're starting off with senior fraud. We'll talk a lot about some of the things that are happening, the trending that's happening, help prepare whether you're a senior or whether you have a senior in your life, like a grandma or grandpa or whatever, steps you can take to keep them safe. From there, the next week we go on to youth and some of the trials and struggles that youth have with fraud, identity theft, and using the internet and all of that fun stuff that can be treacherous. Then we go into homeowners, and we're going to talk about homeowners and some of the things that happen there as far as contractors and construction, and we'll cover a lot of different bases with there. And finally, we end off with businesses and charities, donating and how to do that safely, and how to try and weed out the ones who are legit and the ones who are just trying to take advantage.
So fraud really does affect everyone. I mean, that's such a broad range of topics.
It is. It's a hard thing to police and to monitor, and so getting that education out there, getting people understanding what they can do to take part in that will go a long ways.
Absolutely. Education, I think you're right, is absolutely key. And Constable Hagen, let's talk now about a little bit of a really popular event, actually, that seems to bring a lot of people out, and that's your shredding event at the end of the month here.
Yes, so we put our shredding event along with our Fraud Prevention Month because obviously we're then teaching people how to properly dispose of their financial documents, but we also do electronic shredding at this event. So bringing in your old hard drives and making sure that you're properly disposing of old electronics as well, because they contain so much information now, so much personal information, so for your identity theft issues that Baker was mentioning earlier too. So we do that, it'll be March 28th, Saturday, March 28th, and it is from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. and it's at the AMA parking lot. We do it combined with AMA. And it's pretty smooth running. What we do is we have 2 shredders and 2 different lines, and we kind of do a drive-through mentality. So people don't even have to get out of their vehicles. They just put their boxes of paper in their vehicle. They roll up, we pull it out, and we dump it in the shredder, and off they go. So it's as simple as that. And we do request that you limit it to maximum of 6 boxes per vehicle coming through.
That's a really great event, a great opportunity to get rid of not only paper documents that you have, but also electronic documents. Thank you so much both for joining us. We really appreciate it. We'll have more on Go Southern Alberta right after this.